No, I found the path, or we found the path to the mine after a crazy trek through the woods. Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I am headed over to Roan Mountain State Park outside of Unicoi, Tennessee, and my family is going to be joining me there, and we're going to be doing a little bit of camping, and then tomorrow on my way home I'm going to check out some of the roads in that area, because I've seen a few of them that look like they're pretty interesting. So I'm not going to bore you with a lot of highway driving on the way there. I just wanted to pop on here and say welcome and let you know what was going on, and then I'll share a couple of things with you along the way, things that are worth seeing. So yeah, gonna be a good trip, I think. I've been wanting to do some camping for a while, and this was my opportunity. I was gonna do it. I was gonna go all alone, but the family wanted to come too, so here we are. So all of this that we have been riding through, and all of this that you see right here, are remnants of the flooding that happened during Hurricane Helene. And you can see this area was just devastated. That KOA that we passed a ways back, I mean, that looked like something apocalyptic. This is above the Nolichucky Dam, and the area that I live in is below the Nolichucky Dam. And so we were afraid that the dam was going to burst, and if it had, I've heard that there could have been as much as a 10 or 12-foot wall of water to come rushing down the river. Now I understand why, because all of this area, the reason the flooding was so bad is because all of that water was being held back by the Nolichucky Dam. It had to have somewhere to go, and evidently what we saw back there along that stretch of road was where it went. I mean, that whole area that we just rode through is devastated.
Roan Mountain State Park. Here we are. I'm going to show you a few things around here. In a little while, we're going to go check some things out. Have an old farmstead here, gift shops and stuff like that. We'll check all that out. Right now, I thought I'd just show you our little campsite. The one thing that I like about this is there's Colby sitting in there in the tent.
Hi!
We are actually pretty close to another campsite, but the rhododendron trees are so thick that you feel like you're really secluded. So that's pretty cool. And right out the back of our camp, you have a trail, a little stream. So you can see there's a lot of trees down, and this is residual storm damage. There's actually a few parts of this campground that are not open because they have not repaired it since the storms. Roan Mountain gift shop and visitor center. Gonna go check it out.
I want to swim in the water.
Hello. Ooh, look, museum.
It's still a work in progress, but we do have snakes off to the right.
Colby, let's go look at these snakes. Look at there. Look at that one. He wants to bite you, Colby.
Mm.
The end.
I don't know what hey, Dad. This we need for our fireworks. A lighter.
Okay, so this is I think it just makes a circle.
Yeah.
This is the Peg Leg Mine Loop Trail. And so there was an iron ore mine here, and supposedly, I don't know, I think you can still see the opening of the mine from what I've read. So we'll walk up here and have us a little look. And along the way, supposedly there are going to be some holes in the ground, and these holes are prospect holes where they were looking for iron ore. So we're going to check this little loop out and see if we can see an old mine. Is that it up there?
Oh man, I know where to go.
It's like, it's not worth it. I think that's it up there. Maybe something.
Follow me.
Don't fall. Does the map say it's a loop?
Yeah.
I know where to go.
Yeah, the map says it's only 0.35 miles. So
Yeah,
that's...
it didn't tell you it was straight up.
No, it didn't.
We're getting close.
We're going to get our exercise in. Still no iron mine. But we're getting there, I think. Rut row mud. Oh, grab a hold of that rock right there.
I'm panicking.
You sure were.
Right there, step. Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess this isn't a handicap accessible trail.
Sweating.
No, I found the path, or we found the path to the mine after a crazy trek through the woods. Much whining, complaining, and cries that we were actually lost. And this is the actual path to the mine. Mine.
I'm never coming back in this. Never again.
Oh, cool. So supposedly, all this reddish rock around the outside of the mine is actually like iron oxide that's in the ground, like in the rock. So it's like rusty. Oh. Yeah. It's kind of wet down there. Kind of wet.
Gold.
I don't know what they mined in there.
Iron.
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 Yeah.
Well, we never
Listen to that water dripping.
in there. Huh? Dad, do you see any mine, like, tools in there?
No, I don't see any mining tools. There's some timbers.
Do you see any dynamite?
I don't see any dynamite.
Huh.
There's some timbers. Whoa.
We need to send Dad down there. Get that thing.
I don't want to go down in there. It's kind of muddy and wet. I took a couple of pictures with my flash, and you can tell it's not like, when you think of a mine, you think of like a mine shaft that goes way back up in the side of a mountain or something. This is more just like a big room. So, and like I said, the floor of it was covered in water now, and water's dripping from the ceiling and everything. So it was more like just a big open space under the rock. So, all right, I'm ready to get off this trail and back to the car. Roan Bald, I believe, is the name of this, at Carver's Gap. Look, Appalachian Trail Appalachian Trail, Carver's Gap. Elevation 5,512 feet. How about that? It reminds me a lot of Max Patch.
It does, but it doesn't say how far it is to the top.
I'm sure it says it over here. Let's say.
I don't see it anywhere. I'm looking.
Like, here we are, here. So, I think this is the knob, Roan High Knob, but it doesn't say how far it is to get up there.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, normally it tells you.
Does Max Patch? It might not say it
Yeah,
either.
Max Patch tells you. Pretty awesome looking. So we already did one unplanned hike for today, so we're not doing another one. We'll save this for another time.
I bet that one would have been better.
Yeah,
We should have done this one.
I totally agree that probably would have been a ton better than what we just did.
Yeah, because I think it's a pretty good view.
But one thing that I have kind of figured out from this day trip that we're doing, basically just came here, we're camping tonight, we're headed back tomorrow, is that you can't do all this in a day. So we're gonna have to plan another trip where we come and stay for a couple of days and check the area out. But this is a good first, I guess you could call this a reconnaissance mission.
Oh.
You want to go see what?
Playground,
Ah,
right through the woods from our campsite.
it's from our campsite?
Yeah, it's right through the woods from our campsite.
This one?
This
Oh,
playground
yeah. I thought
is
you meant
right
that
through
over
the
there.
woods.
I
No,
thought you said I wanted
this,
to see that playground.
no, I said this playground is right through the woods from our campsite. I'm talking to all of them out
Oh, I
there.
forget you're recording.
That's right, yeah. You see how my wife rolls her eyes?
Oh, there it is.
She thinks it's all a joke. But anyway, everybody's got to have a hobby.
I don't have a hobby.
Your hobby's making fun of me.
Down there.
There's a little trail right over there, it looks like.
I can't get down. Lamar. Lamar. Lamar.
Goodness gracious.